Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today let me share with you what are, in my opinion, the 10 very best classic and elegant handbags for everyday use. But before I do, let me share with you the sponsor of today's video, and that is these beautiful new pieces into my wardrobe for spring and summer from Amelia. Amelia is a brand that has been going now for over 20 years, which makes them pretty darn successful. They specialise in providing high fashion pieces with fabulous quality textiles at a more affordable and accessible price point. They have fabrics from mulberry silk to cashmere to wools to washable wools in the summer that are so good that the fit of these clothes on your body just makes you feel confident. Well, makes me feel confident. Now, I am a UK size 12. I would say that in a lot of these pieces, they're slightly small. The majority of the pieces that I've ordered are a size large, and I will share with you that as I go along. There is one piece, I think I probably got my size a little bit wrong, and I probably needed maybe a size 29 rather than a 30, but I'll go through with that as I show you the pieces. The first is this beautiful outfit that I'm wearing, and I just have a feeling that these are going to be a staple for me this summer. These are so well cut. The size of them, the shape of them, they have this belt already added to bring them in at the waist. They have pockets. I wish all designers would put pockets in. They have these little pleats to hide my mum tum that is still there no matter what I do. They are a great length, and I will show you these on me at full length. They just sit so well, and I think you can either wear these dressy with a heel, you could put a bag with them that just makes it a more formal look, or I've also tried them on with my trainers and an everyday casual crossbody Chanel bag, and I think the look works so well. I am loving the stripes. Stripes are going nowhere. Stripes have been a trend now for quite some time, and there is no sign of them disappearing, and I quite love them. This is a little vest top that I have been wearing with these shorts today, and I'm going to be wearing this to work. I will show you up close on me, but the quality of this, it's thick. I don't have anything underneath it top-wise. I don't feel like it's exposed. I don't feel like you can see through it. I don't feel like I have to worry about it. I just feel like it's beautifully made. I will also show you this piece on me. I have added it on with this outfit. When I put my trainers on with this outfit, I put this over it. I put a crossbody bag. A great everyday look for summer, which I know I'm going to be living in. This also goes, well, I'm going to just show you this. It's such a versatile piece to add with so many different outfits. It's light for the summer, although it's not see-through light. Again, it has this beautiful button detail, which I don't think that you can go wrong with. And it just fits so well. I have a size large in this. These trousers are another example of the fabulous quality of the textiles that they use. They have a waxed finish and they just fall divinely. Now, I got a size 30 in these. As I say, a UK size 12. I probably needed to go down to a 29, but I'll show you them on. I still love how they fall. I think they're very flattering. I think the oversized look of them and the wider leg works very, very well. I do have a heel on with these because I think it elongates my look and makes me look that little bit taller, and I always need help with that. They do have belt loops, so there would be no difficulty if I feel that these do look a little bit big, that I could add a belt in with them to pull them in a bit. But at the moment, I don't think I need to. I like how they hang. I like the look of them, and you'll see the weight of them. The fact that they have such good quality textile. This is white, but waxed and hangs beautifully. I just think they're classic looking trousers. I think these are going to be another staple for me. I have tried them on with this. I think it looks so well. Now, the last piece that I got from them, I've actually already worn. This dress, the fabric in this, I was able to wear this to work. Now, I work in a very conservative corporate environment. I was able to wear this with nothing over it. The fabric is so thick and it just fits so well that I didn't need a jacket over it. The look of it gave me that look without adding something over, but the fabric was of such a good quality I didn't feel like I was exposed, which in my line of work is something that I need to feel like I look right in. The button detail again just adds to it. You can see the beautiful buttons on it. They have the little pearl in the middle of it. I will put in a picture where I've already worn this to work. When I wore it to work, I had on black tights, black heels, and I wore it with my Chanel Classic flap because that's the type of meeting I was going to. I wanted to feel like I was being a boss, if you know what I mean. But it worked perfectly. I have then also tried this on for a more relaxed, summery lunch in the sun look with my Chanel slingbacks and a brightly coloured Louis Vuitton Capucines bag, which also works so fabulously for this. I just think it's a beautiful piece. This again I got in a size large. It nips in at the waist, which gives you shape, which thank you very much for that. It does come in lighter colours if you're looking for a more spring summery type piece. Black I went for because I can do that at lunch out, say in the summer, but I can also transition that into work, and that's why I thought that was perfect for me. And I loved this the day that I wore it to work. Actually, the day it arrived, the next day when I saw it, I put it on and went to work with it. That's how good this piece is. I just think it's fabulous. Now, Goelia have been kind enough to give me a discount code, which I will put on the screen, and I will also link down below in the description box. That discount code is stackable because they also put offers on their site where you can get certain discounts if you buy 2 pieces or 3 pieces, and then add my discount code for another 10%. So you can add any of these pieces into your wardrobe at even much more affordable price than what it shows on the website. They do ship worldwide. The shipping was very, very quick. And having tried these on and already worn these pieces, I have no hesitation in saying to you that I think they're just stunning. Inspired by these stunningly elegant and beautiful pieces of clothing, let's talk about the 10 best classic elegant luxury handbags for everyday use. And number 1 is the Louis Vuitton Capucines. Now, I have this in the mini size in a black. That is traditionally going to look like a more elegant handbag, even though I have the plexiglass handle on it and the blue inlay, because I don't think there's any difficulty with taking a classic elegant bag and giving it your twist and making it work for you, because that's how you put your style onto things, and it's how I make the classics work for me. So I think in this size, this is a funky twist on a classic elegant handbag. But let's be honest, the mini size in the Capucines is not that usable. So if you're looking for an everyday bag, the BB size is definitely one that works better. This is one that it's easier to lift the flap across and put your things in and out of and carry, but the look of it is so classic and elegant. It's such a stunning bag. The craftsmanship on these bags, the way they're made. Now I appreciate this is the arty Capucines, and because I like to put a twist on my elegant handbags, this looks obviously that bit more out there than what you may traditionally want if you're looking classic elegance. If you get this bag and you put this into a neutral colour or a paler colour, this is going to be elegance personified. And if you're looking for the bigger size in this, which is the BB, and you're not against the Preloved market, you're going to be able to find these in elegant colours and neutrals for much, much less than what it shows on the website on Louis Vuitton. The good options of these I can find, I will link down below for you, but I think these are stunning. Like if you look at this outfit that I have on, which is beautiful and classic, and add this with it, they're just such good bags. And if you're looking for classic and elegance, I think the Capucines is one to consider. Number 2 is the Lady Dior. Again, for me, in the small size, I put a twist on the classic version of this by getting a very bright colour. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this is a beautifully classic, elegant bag. This bag was inspired by Lady Diana. You could not get any more classic than you could with this bag. And in fact, when I was wearing the Goelia dress, when I wore that to work, I felt very much like Kate Middleton. It was that look that I thought it was giving off, and that just goes perfectly well with the Lady Diana. That couldn't be any better, those bags together. This, I think, is a stunning classic bag. It isn't the easiest bag to use. I have a video on using the Lady Dior if you're looking for one of these. The bigger size is obviously that little bit easier because it does have this flap which you have to lift out of the way when you use these bags, but nobody is going to disagree, I would not think, that the Lady Dior is both classic and elegant. It's stunning. It elevates an outfit. It just adds something to take these outfits that we put together to a different level. If you add a bag like this, again, if you're not against the Preloved market, you will get classic colours in this at a big reduction, and I think these bags are beautiful. Number 3 is a bag I don't have in my collection, and that is the Hermes Kelly. I think the Kelly is probably more classically elegant than the Birkin. I think the Birkin, especially the way that I use mine, kind of thrown open and everything thrown in, can look a little bit more casual, whereas the Kelly, especially if you go for the Cellier, which is the hard rigid type version of this, I think is pretty much elegance personified. They're stunning, stunning bags. Now they are expensive, but they are bags that are made to last, and if you've one of these, you're going to be wearing this bag for the rest of your life, and it's going to go with whatever outfit you put it together with. And when you add that bag, it's instantly going to elevate the outfit because it's such a beautiful piece. And I think it's an investment into a wardrobe if you love the Kelly. When I talk about investments, I don't think bags are financial investments. I've said that in a lot of videos, but certainly an Hermes Kelly, if that is your aesthetic and you're looking classic elegance, that's a lifetime bag. Number 4 is the Chanel Classic Flap, and I have already worn this with the Goelia dress, which I showed you earlier, and I felt like it was a very classic look. I felt it was very beautiful, to be honest. This bag, although the price on these retail now is ridiculous. There are options on the Preloved market at better prices than what you will pay on the retail. I don't think that I can imagine paying over £9,000 for this bag now, but it is like it's a classic. It's the classic flap. It's a classic bag. It's going to lift your outfit. It's going to automatically give you that aesthetic. Even when I'm wearing something casual and I add this bag to it, I think it just gives that little bit of a twist. Personally, I like the juxtaposition of quite a casual outfit with a classic bag, as well as I wear this often to work in a more traditionally classic, elegant look, but I also think it works with that twist. It's a fabulous bag, and not everybody loves these. The price has a lot of people annoyed. I totally get on board with that thought, but they are elegant, they are classic, and they're beautiful bags. Number 5 is a bag at the more affordable end of the spectrum, and it is the Atelier Auguste bag. I wear this to work, and my work, as I said, is very conservative, and I think it works very well. If you even put it with this outfit, and it'll just tie in with the belt, they'll match together. I think that's beautiful. And I do think it has a classic and elegant look. I think it's a bag that you could wear with so many different ways. But if you're looking for an elegant bag or a classic looking bag, the black, the gold, this is the soft leather. I think these are really good options if you're looking at a bag that isn't at high level designer price, which, let's be honest, are going through the roof. I think these are stunning. I think that some of the contemporary brands are worth looking at, especially if a classic elegant bag to use every day. I like colour. If you're wanting one that's maybe like a black or something more traditional, you're going to get options to add these into your wardrobe without paying the very high prices. But I still think a beautiful option. Number 6, and I think this is such a classic bag and an elegant bag. It's the Louis Vuitton Alma. You can wear this crossbody. I don't love this bag crossbody as much as I do handheld. And I think when you carry it handheld is when it really comes into its own if you're looking for classic and elegance. I just think it's stunning. It's a bag that has been around for a very long time, so the design has stood the test of time. There are so many options in this. I have the black and white malletage in the leather, which for me, and Alma was a bag I always said I didn't love. Then this one, I think it's stunning. You can get these in the canvases. If you're looking for classic elegance, the canvases, the Damier Ebene is probably the version from Louis Vuitton that's more elegant, if that's the look that you're going for. The monogram is a little bit more known and has the LV on it, but the price point for the Damier Ebene in this bag, if you want a classic staple that you can wear for a very, very long time, I think is a fabulous option. And the price point for the canvas is not ridiculous. These are beautiful bags. I have now become Team Alma, having previously before said, never will I buy an Alma, and now I have 2. I think they're beautiful. And just look at this with this. It's a great look. It's just, they're great bags. Next is a bag that took me a little bit of time to notice, if I'm being honest, and it's the Celine 16 bag. When this bag started to show itself on social media, I wasn't initially enamored with it, but it's grown on me. And I think if you're looking for a piece that is understated, that isn't as logoed as some of these other bags are, that is very elegant, the cut of it's beautiful, very classic looking, could go with so many different outfits. I'm not sure I would put this bag with very casual looks, but if you're looking for an everyday, classic, elegant bag, this is a good size. It's like the Alma. It's going to fit the things that you need to fit. I think this is a good option and one that's worth considering. Number 8, another bag I don't have, and it is the Fendi Peekaboo. I think the reason I don't have a Fendi Peekaboo is, in my mind, it's very similar to the Louis Vuitton Capucines that we've already spoken about, and I have a number of those. So I think that the Peekaboo might be a little bit of a duplicate. I say that knowing that I have multiple duplicates behind me, but we're going to ignore that. But Some of the peekaboos that I like are the ones that they come out in very fun, bright colours, which again is going to be my way of making classically elegant styles and bags work for me. But they obviously do come in more neutral colours that's going to be more classically elegant. And it's a bag that I think if you're going to be imagining the dress that I showed you, which I keep going back to because I think that is so Kate Middleton, classically elegant. Imagine that with the silhouette of the peekaboo. It's just stunning. It's a bag to wear as a handheld tote type bag. I know it's not a tote, but that you can easily get your things in and out of. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's a really good option, and I think it's a bag that you could use every day on repeat. If you don't get a tiny one or a very small one, a lot of my bags I limit the use because I go for the tiny option or the mini option. But if you buy the peekaboo in a more substantial style, the same as the BB and the capucines, you're going to be able to use that bag every day, and it's going to work with so many outfits and just lift them. It's going to elevate them. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. I honestly think that you can get away with wearing most things if you put the right bag with it. It's just going to lift your look, and it's going to make it look put together. It's going to make it look thought out. It's going to make it look like there was effort behind the planning just because of the bag that you add. And I think that that really, really works well. The peekaboo, the capucines, all of these bags to do that, tying it in with the clothes that I showed you earlier on, all of those are going to look like you are very, very put together and aesthetically thought out. I think they're great pieces. Number 9 is a brand that I don't have a bag from, but a friend of mine loves this brand, introduced me to the bag and its quality, and it is Strathbury. They have a number of bags which I think are very elegant and beautiful. This friend I'm talking about has a very neutral, elegant style. He looks fabulous. And he carries the Strathbury with it, with the gold bar across it. He just pulls it together. It looks fabulous. When he showed me the bag, the quality of the leather for the price point is stunning. Really, really good pieces. And if you're looking for a bag that has that classic aesthetic, I wouldn't go and not look at Strathbury. If you're looking at any of these, I would check them out because I think the bar detail, the way that they place it, just adds something extra to what could be quite a plain looking bag. I think it elevates the bag itself, which then in turn is going to elevate the outfit you put together with the bag. I think this is a great option. Come in some really good colours, more accessible price point, beautiful leather, really good one to look at. And number 10 is another bag I don't have. It's a bag that is probably not one of my favourites, but I can't get past the fact if you're looking for an everyday classic bag, the Givenchy Antigona. Can't look past that. You have to give it a look. It's not a bag I love. It's very structured. It's not one of my favourites. But if you're looking for an everyday bag that's easy to use, put your things in, adds classic, adds elegant, adds something to an outfit, this one's worth looking at. Even though it's not one of my favourites, I can still see the beauty of the bag and how in the type of situation we're talking about, it really works. Those are my top 10 options for the best classic elegant bags to use on an everyday basis. And I think you can buy these and make these work and elevate your look, whether or not you're going for what is traditionally classic and neutral, or if you're adding a twist to them in the way that I do. I still think they're going to elevate your look. I still think they're classics. Obviously, the more out there versions, you're going to veer away from how classic they look and how elegant they look. Some people will think the bright colours tarnish the elegance of the bag, but most of these brands, the options that I'm giving you, will have a range to work for whoever. They will work for someone who values and looks at more neutrals, more classics, more understated, more quiet pieces, right up to the pieces that I buy from them. So they're going to be able to work to fit with your own aesthetic and look, and I think they will add and elevate your outfit to a different level by adding one of these in. I also think they work stunningly well with the beautiful pieces I have showed you earlier on from Amelia. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring the start of the video. I will put my discount code for you on the screen and in the description box. Remember, that is stackable, and they do offers where you can add pieces together. Stunning, stunning pieces. Fabrics are fabulous. The fit, the cut, everything. Absolutely love them. I will leave all of that as well for you down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.